Good morning, collective. This is Blue Moon Goddess. I am about to head out for the day and wanted to discuss my early morning downloads real quick because it had a lot to do with the ego, which seems to be the trend lately. And this is a little more controversial because Spirit was showing me that when you're in ego, which we already discussed, we're not in alignment with Source. And because it's about being in alignment and being out of alignment, like energetically, what ego provides for us, it doesn't matter what it is. Like, it's all equal. So we could look at Trump and be like, how does he, treat people the way he does? Or we could look at you or me and say, like, I refuse to call someone back because of whatever reason. To Spirit, it's all the same. Like, because it still webs out and creates, the lower vibration of 3D, the separation from God, Source, and darkness. And when we're separated from God's Source, we're not in our heart energy. And it allows us to not care about people. And we talked about this a couple readings ago. Anyway, just wanted to kind of discuss that and think about it, because what he also showed me was how much of our default is an ego. When we think like, oh, I've done this today, did something nice today, and we'll say like, do something nice today. Well, we probably, if we're doing really good at it, we might spend 20% of our time in our heart and connected to Source, and 80% of our time in default with ego. So something to think about, something to be conscious of. So anyway, I pulled these cards, and the first card I pulled was the Page of Emotions. So you can see that with the Page of Emotions, she has a red dress on, and the light is coming from her heart, which reminds me of the vision I saw about New Earth, when we're all connected to Source, and the light is coming from our heart, from everyone's heart. We're acting out of our heart energy and our Source energy. The second card I pulled was the Ten of Materials. And in the Bible it says, you'll know me by the fruit. And here's the fruit of this tree. It's roses, it's red, it's beauty, it's passion, it's unity. The people are in union around it. And then we have the Ace of Emotions, and it's this woman coming out of the sea, kind of like a rebirth is what I'm getting. So then I pulled the Oshan of the Dawn, and yesterday I pulled Oshan of the Dusk, and that meant an ending. And this morning I'm getting Oshan of the Dawn, which is new beginnings. So that's pretty exciting. With King of Cups and King of Cups upright, Strength in reverse, and Four of Swords in reverse. So, or Six of Swords. Anyway, I think that's also showing like King of Cups is like emotional balance. Look at that. Look at that cups. Like the king looks very balanced, and king energy is strong regardless. The Strength in reverse, it could be inner strength. And with these other cards, if we were talking about a new direction, heart energy, new start to a new life, it takes a lot of inner strength to do that, because maybe we're reliant too much on when is our divine masculine coming in, or our job, like when are we going to get a raise, or when are we going to get more money, how are we going to manifest this. But what we should be focusing on, especially if you're in the twin flame journey, right, is our inner transformation. And I think that's what this is about. There's so many energetic pulls in the universe at the moment that I just want to remind you guys that it's all about your inner transformation. So I hope you resonate with this. If you want an individual reading, again, you could book it through my website, bluemoongoddess.net. Have a great Sunday.